Have you ever stopped to notice how you carry on your shoulders the weight of things that were never yours to carry? Sometimes the human mind is a cruel place, not because it wants to hurt you, but because it desperately tries to find meaning where there is none. And in that desperate search for control, we end up blaming ourselves for failures that were never ours, for relationships that fell apart, for choices made by others, for silences we didn't know how to break, or for voices we didn't hear in time. But listen gently. You are not responsible for everything that went wrong. You're not to blame for trusting too much. You're not to blame for loving with an open heart, even if others use that against you. You're not to blame for missing the signs, because in that moment you did the best you could with what you had. Guilt is a shadow that feeds on your kindness. It disguises itself as responsibility, but in truth, it's just pain dressed up as judgment. And when we get used to carrying this guilt, we start believing we deserve to suffer, that we deserve punishment, less love, less peace, less lightness. But that's not true. You deserve to forgive yourself, not because everything turned out perfectly, but because you're human, and humans make mistakes, stumble, get lost, and still keep trying. That alone is courage enough. Maybe today you're blaming yourself for not protecting someone enough, or for not saying no when you needed to, or for believing in empty promises. But remember, you don't control other people's hearts. You don't control chance. You don't control the past. What you do control is what you choose to do with that weight right now. You can choose to let it go. You can choose to look at yourself with compassion instead of judgment. You can choose to say, I did what I could, and that is enough. Because deep down, the guilt you feel is often just unresolved love. It's care that didn't know how to express itself. It's the wish you'd done things differently. But that doesn't erase the worth of who you were and who you are. So breathe. Close your eyes for just a moment and say to yourself, I release the guilt that was never mine to carry. Because you deserve to live lightly. You deserve to laugh without shadows on your chest. You deserve to move forward without dragging invisible chains. And if it's hard to believe that today, that's okay. Just start with one small step. Forgive yourself for 1 minute, then for an hour, then for a whole day. Little by little, you'll discover that freedom isn't about having done everything right. It's about accepting that, even with your mistakes, you are worthy of peace. And I'm here, rooting for you. Good luck, and may life surprise you with the happiness you deserve.